Hello, the world. Skwirls here from the R&D, and welcome to another morning of some Satisfactory early access on the Epic Games Store. So, if you haven't gathered from the first couple streams of this particular game, I'm thoroughly enjoying my time so far in Satisfactory. This game is glorious. It's a first-person version of Factorio. Yes, I get that. But at the same time, there are little nuances of the fact that it is in first-person that you could never get in Factorio. And one of those being that you can build vertically, which is a really cool concept. And today we're going to be starting to explore the concept of a main bus in my base. Now, for those of you Factorio veterans, you know exactly what a main bus is. But for those of you that perhaps didn't play Factorio or any other factory simulators for that matter, because most factory simulators have some kind of concept of a main bus sooner or later. So for those of you that aren't perhaps familiar with it, essentially what a main bus is it's a set of belts that are all together that hold your basis, your most basic of materials, from one end of your base to the other end of your base, or one end of your factories to the other end of your factories. And the whole point of the main bus is that each one of your factories can easily extract, using splitters usually, from that main bus the raw materials that they need to fulfill the factory items that they're designed and purposed, built for. And then the splitter continues, and sometimes you might need balancers to rebalance some buses that might be carrying the same materials. But the idea is that you have a collection of belts, and off of that collection of belts you have your factories. It's a very, very efficient way of doing factories to begin with. It is also a very similar methodology used for many factories in the real world. There are many spaghetti-type factories, but there are also many factories, particularly factories that are designed to build multiple items off of similar raw materials that use the same concept of a main bus, which of course is basically the idea here in this factory simulator. So what I did since last time was I basically cleared out where I was making some factories already, in favor of beginning the main bus concept. So I'll go ahead and show you. I'm not going to load the end of last stream. I'll go ahead and load where we're at right now, and show you what I've done since then. It was this one. P.S. For those of you joining today, I need to actually end the stream, about a half hour or so early today. So probably roughly around 6:30-ish. Just because I have to start a drive over to the city for an early meeting, which is why you see me dressed in a button-down today. All right. Welcome back, Skwirls. Okay, so I'm actually standing in the middle of my main bus right now, and I got rid of a new, and some of these, I'll explain it here in a second, hang on. I'm gonna just throw a tower right here, really quick, because I had a tower up, but then I had to get rid of it, because it was encroaching on other territory. Okay. So, before I get into all of what's going on over there, I'll get in this tower, that's fine. It's a slightly different perspective than what I showed yesterday, but that's okay. So below me right now, right over here, good morning, Bug Eyes, good morning. Actually, let me take a sip of coffee. That's good. Okay. So, originally, these smelters... Oh, this is actually a really good point of view. I like it right here. These two smelters were originally these two miners were originally smelting right here and here or something like that, and then they were going from those smelters to storage containers that were right here, and then from those storage containers I had constructors all over here that eventually spit out to these two storage containers here, which are still there, that house everything iron related in that left one, and then everything copper related in the right one. Now, obviously, what I've since done is destroyed all of that except for those two storage containers. I added a couple storage containers over there just as auxiliary storage as I was destroying a lot of stuff and my inventory was filling up. I also got rid of a lot of excess power poles, and I'm trying to organize them a little bit better this time around. And now what I have, I also got rid of the smelter that I had over there for the copper and the constructor that I had over there for the cement. And what I have going on now is all of the raw materials, the rawest of materials, are transporting to these 4 machines right here. Now, these 4 machines right here, there's a constructor for cement, and you can see cement is coming out there into a storage container. And then this first middle smelter there is smelting copper into copper ingots, throwing it into that storage container as a buffer there. And then these 2 smelters are smelting iron, merging them together into that storage container there. And then you can see the buses have begun. The main buses have begun. So I've got a copper bus that is going up and over a lot of my floor. Ditto with an iron ingot bus, and then you can see it's going down to the floor to be split off, and then back up, down to the floor to be split off, and back up. And then I have these other risers kind of set up over there, and those other risers are for other bus lines, essentially. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put concrete on the bus just yet. I was trying to look to see if there was any raw materials or any tier 0 through tier 3 materials that I can create with concrete, and quite frankly, I don't think there is. I think the only real things that I use concrete for are the foundations and like constructors and things like that, and I think that's basically it. So I don't know if I'm going to put concrete on the main bus or not. What I might do is put a second line of iron on the main bus at some point or another. That said, what I've started doing here is create the basic layout for an up to 10 belt bus. Now, I did do some YouTube searching for this concept. In fact, I think it was Bluff Gaming. Bluff Gaming, check out his YouTube channel. Bluff, B-L-U-F space gaming is the name of it, if you wanted to search for it that way. I don't know what his actual tag is in YouTube, but Bluff Gaming, he's been playing some Satisfactory, doing some tutorials on belt balancers and on main bus setup, and I really liked his concept and his idea. Now, I think he has concrete on his main bus. I would love to ask him why he has concrete on his main bus, because I can't find a good reason for it just yet. But nonetheless, I like the idea and what he's got going on for that. So that's what I've kind of taken. Now, over on the left-hand side, I've already started extracting iron into this kind of factory setup for making iron plates and adding that to the main bus. It's actually getting added on the far right-hand side over there. And then I split iron ingots again for a second factory over there, which I'm actually considering changing. I'm considering changing some of this up just a little bit because I want to be able to go somewhere to be able to easily grab raw materials for building, should I ever have that desire. So I might put like a storage container in there for iron ingots or for iron plates. I might put a storage container in there. That one over there is making the iron rods, and I'll give you a closer look. By the way, I also noticed if you're standing right here and you just hit down, oh crap, I lied to you. I lied to you. I thought I figured out the ladder. Apparently it's still quirky. Never mind. You'll also notice, obviously, that I'm putting walls around them. I like it for aesthetic purposes, Plus, something you cannot do in Factorio is build up, right? So something I might do eventually is have some of these, as you'll notice, there's some gaps here. So I don't know if I'll split this again, but if this was being used on a regular basis, that would be fine. But if this one over here, if this was being used on a regular basis, there are gaps every 2 iron rods. Every 2 or 3 iron rods, there's a gap. And I don't like gaps on belts, especially if it's a belt for a main bus. So I might consider using the full 3-way splitter and adding another constructor. I might have to add it on a second floor, though. I don't know yet. So we'll see. But the next thing on my to-do list is basically to make wire and a wire factory and a cable factory. But what I want to do first is see, I've got iron rods on the main bus. And my concern is if I make screws and I make rotors and other things that require iron rods, am I going to have a scalable factory with enough iron rod production? And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to. So I want to figure out what all things require iron rods. And I think right now it's just screws and, oh, and rotors and modular frames. So, So I might have to up my iron rod production. And the best way to do that would be to go up. And I don't know how I would do that yet, so we're going to have to figure that out. Alright, first things first, I don't like the fact that I'm lower on health, so we need to go get some berries in my inventory. There we go. And let's sort that. Boom, get out. There we go. Nope, not that one. This one. Eat. Alright. Oh, we need to research stuff. We haven't been researching, like, anything. Hang on. Let's come over here. Oh. So this should have had the hard drive, right? Whoa. Analysis of the hard drive is completed. Select your desired reward. Whoa. Okay. Alternate blueprint for an iron ingot is 1 iron ore and 1 copper ore. 45 parts per minute. Dang. A stitched iron plate. I don't know what purpose stitched iron plates would have. Well, that's kind of cool. Iron plates and wire. Iron plates and wire. These are both the same. They're both the exact same blueprint. I really like the idea of this one, but I don't know if I have enough copper. But I really like the idea of this because so many things use iron ingots. I feel like I'm gonna slow on production if I'm not cautious about it. Alright, we're gonna select this one just in case. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna select it. So that was pretty cool.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Okay. Alright, so salvaging more hard drives will unlock additional recipes. Okay, so let's do... no, not the flower petals. I want to do the pale berries next. Actually, I kind of want to do the alien carapace, because if we can use that for, like, armor or something, that would be pretty sweet. I don't know where they are. I don't remember where I put them. Oh, they're in here. Alright, let's do that one. Alright, let's research that guy. Oh, nope. That one. Begin analysis. Alright, we'll put you back. We should also probably put some of this stuff back. Yeah, okay. And we need to do our next milestone before we, like, run out of stuff. Oh, alternate. Oh, there it is. So we still need to do it in here. We unlocked the recipe, but we still need to learn it in the hub, I guess. Okay. Well, let's start looking at tiers 3 and 4. Coal power would be something beautiful, so let's select that as our milestone. We do need to create some rotors for it, so it might be a little time before we get it unlocked. But let's come over here and start working on some of these factories. I really need to figure out how to scale up the iron rod factory, so that's what we're going to be working on. Alright, so let's think this through. This is iron rods. I have a splitter here. I feel like that's not enough iron. I really feel like that's not enough iron. And that's because it's getting split right here. You know? And if I come in here, like, that's obviously making iron plates, so that's important. In fact, that's going to be full here soon. So in Factorio, usually what you do is you'd be like, alright, I'm going to split it, and then remerge it. So that was like only a quarter of a line going off, not like a full half. But the thing was, usually you had 2 rows of, like, iron. And I don't have 2 rows of iron. I would love to have a second row, like, merge into here, into this particular storage container. Or, what I could do is have another storage container on top with another set of iron that then carries a bus that way. And then just merge the 2 belts every so often to rebalance them. That could work. See, there's no gaps now because it's backed up on some factory lines. But as I continue playing, that's not going to happen every time. So the first thing... So I know there's some iron not too far. There's some iron right over there that I could get. And I could easily get that iron, get it over here, probably smelt it right here, or perhaps smelt it right here. And then from here, after it's smelted, bring it up and over and into a storage container there. Let's actually see if that'll even work. Alright, let's see if that'll even work. Because we're definitely going to need more iron. Wrong thing. Wrong thing still. Alright. Production. Nope, not the miner. The smelter? Yep. Okay. Trying to figure out how to line it up with what. Let's put it there. See what that looks like. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, and then can I... Oops, let's build a storage chest, a storage container over top of that guy. Will that work? It will work. Awesome. And then, will this be encroaching, or will it let me build from there up to that guy? It will. Oh, beautiful. That's what we want to do then. That's exactly what we want to do. And actually, I kind of want to build this further back because I feel like I might have multiple smelters right here for iron. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's build this further back. We'll put a foundation down. Put a couple. because these will all need to merge together. I'm thinking ahead here. I'm trying to think ahead as much as I can. Melter. One. Two. I feel like I'm gonna be able to make 3. Based off of what that looks like off in the distance over there. It looks like I see 3 things. Which is, that's a ton of iron. That's amazing. That's awesome. So those 3 will merge together into here and go up into that storage container, and then that will come down, merge, not merge, but balance between this belt and a belt above it, which means that belt that I have way over there is going to need to move to a different spot, but that's okay. That's okay. And then what I'm going to do is this is going to split, right? But then it'll remerge, or it'll rebalance with the top belt. Now when I was looking at belt balancers for 2 to 2, the truest way to balance it is kind of a really large methodology, really large blueprint. But what I'm going to wind up doing is something that I know is going to lessen my throughput slightly, but I'm okay with that. And what it looks like is essentially something like this. A splitter. It's a 2 to 2 splitter, or it's a 2 to 2 balancer. So you have this guy, this guy. I'm trying to remember how how this was done. So you have 2 belts coming in. One will get split this way. One will get split this way. They'll both get split forward, merge into 2 mergers. Okay, so half of this belt will will split off and be merged into there. Oh, I understand, I think. Dang it. Alright, I gotta rethink this again. Come on. Alright, so I have 2 input belts. Half of this one will be split off and merged with the half of this one. Yep, that's right. The other half will be merged back with itself. The other half of that will be merged back with itself. That's not the most ideal splitter, because ideally you would want this other half to go over there and this other half to go over there. But I think that might still be the next best thing, because you're still going to get at least half of this side merging with... Oh, wait, nope. Let's see. No, that's not going to work at all. That's not going to work at all. This one would be getting split, going into itself, into itself. This is a single belt balancer, essentially. No, that's not going to work. Okay, so I need a little bit of space here and there, because what I need is half of this one to go over there and half of this one to go over there. So what I need is it to look kind of like this. I need a little bit more space. That. So essentially you'd have something like this. Like that. It's not the smallest of designs, no, but basically if I break it down, right, you have one input belt right here. Half of it is going to continue on with its own belt. The other half is going to be merged with the other belt. Ditto with the opposite belt, right? So when it emerges on the other side, both belts have inputs from both original belts. So essentially what I plan on doing is, you can see how wide this is, right? What I plan on doing is every so often, I'm going to have on the bottom row of this belt of the main bus, I'm gonna put that merger down, essentially. So I'll have those two belts come down, rebalance themselves, and then come back up to where their original position was, which is the whole, which is the whole point of having space underneath the main bus, is so that I can have splitters and mergers and belt balancers. All right. So let me go ahead and destroy this thing. I know what I'm gonna do. I still feel like there's probably a better way to balance the belt, but I think that's the best I'm going to be willing to do for now. So we'll call it with that. What's going to be unfortunate, though, is the fact that I'm not going to be able to balance the belts before the bus begins. Unless I push this out just a little bit, which would be unfortunate. Well, first things first, I need to get the other iron. First things first, I need to get the other iron, which is way over there. Iron, that's it right there. I can see it. Yep, there's 3 nodes right there. And it's only 144 meters away. Like, it's close. It's close. So, just in case there's extra bad guys, I'm going to upgrade my little weapon here from the Xeno Zapper to the Xeno Blaster, I think. Let me check my inventory. Okay. I don't know what the Xeno Blaster requires. We're going to go check. We're going to find out right here. Oh, wait. I thought I could make the Xeno Blaster. Maybe that was on another tier that I was looking at and I didn't unlock it yet. Ah, improved melee combat. It's right here. Xeno Basher. Okay. Alright. Nope, we're good. Alright, let's go, wait, I need some miners. Do I have enough for 3 MK1 miners? 2, 3. And I need to make sure that I have enough power. I've got a decent amount of power, so we should be good there. Oh wait, whoops. What about power lines? I could get some more cables. I need 3 portable miners, and okay. I have portable miners over here, so 1, 2, 3. Let me grab some more cable, concrete, wire, all that jazz. I think I'm good on poles. Cable, let me restock on that. Wire, let me restock on that. Alright, I think I'm gonna be good for now with that. Okay. So let's come down here. And go towards that. There's gonna be some bad guys over there, I know. There's always bad guys on these resource nodes. I don't see any, though. Uh-oh. I don't see any. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. You guys see any? Because I don't see any. Okay. Fine. I'll take the iron ore, sure. But it really looks like, there we go. It looks like I'm going to be able to put a miner here, a miner there, and a miner there. So, I'm excited for this amount of raw. This amount of additional iron. Because I really need a better input on the main bus line. Really, no bad guys, huh? That's really interesting. Okay. Makes me a little nervous, but okay. Alright. Sweet. Now, let's build some miners. Production, miner MK1. We want them all facing... How do we want to do this? I could merge them all onto a single belt and then split them all again. Or I could just have 3 belts. Is that more iron over there? There's no way that's more iron. No, that's not more iron. Is it copper? If that's copper, that would be glorious. No? It must be lime. I don't know. I don't know what that is over there. Ah, it's limestone. Alright, well I don't need any more concrete right this second. I was really hoping it was copper. But the nearest copper, all the nearest copper is so far away. Yeah, super far away. Okay, so do I want to do 3 lines going up individually? I think I do want to do 3 lines going up individually, which kinda stinks. But I don't know if I have room to do 3 lines. Oh, I have room. I think I have room. Can I put these guys down just about anywhere? Yes, I can, and they only go up so high, but I think they go up high enough. So, alright, we'll do it. Alright. Miner. We're gonna put 1 miner there, 1 miner there, and 1 miner there. And we will start the belts. Let me start with the closest one. Oh. Belt is too long. Okay, okay. Put you there. Oh, look at these little guys. These little bugs running on the floor. That on the ground. That's cool. That's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, okay. This guy. We want him to be as close as possible. Oh, I can't afford it. Okay, I need more plates probably. Alright, let's go back up. And then I can also start getting power over there as well. In fact, let's start doing that first, rather than going all the way back. How far can I take this thing, man? Oh, wire too long. There we go. That's it. Alright, I don't want to max out that power line, so we'll do 2 and 1 over here. So there. And we'll do 2 to these 2 guys. There we go. Alright, so that's... Production has already begun. Yep, production has already begun. Let's take a look at my power output. I'm really low. I don't have that many factories going on right this second. So, let's get... Oh, can I climb up here and just jump up? That would be awesome. And jump over? I don't think so. Nope, can't. Oh, that stinks. Okay, we gotta climb up. Alright. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I need more iron plates. Which I have some more over here. Which, see, this is why I want to put a new storage chest inside every factory. So that if there's anything backed up, that I got plenty that I can come back on, you know? Alright, let's come over here. La dee dee da. Whee! Alright. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to run back for more raw materials here in a second, but... Connect. Okay, nope. I just want it to be very nice nope. Just parallel, please. Close enough. Okay. And for anybody wondering why I'm doing 3 separate belts and not merging them and then splitting them again, it's because I don't want to lack the throughput at the end. I have 3 smelters waiting on me at the top. Yeah, I have 3 smelters waiting for me at the top with a merger already set up and already connected to a storage chest. So... and all of that's together in one location, and I like the organization of that. So if I was to merge them and then wait to split them again at the top, then I'd be then I would have only one belt, one saturated belt that would then be getting split into 3, rather than potentially having 3 saturated belts. Potentially. Not saying that they will be saturated, but they'll at least have a steady flow. Oh. Okay. Nope. Oh, belt's too long. Okay. No. Alright, fine. Okay. Now, this is where I need to start planning. So, I need to get these guys to go up to those 3 smelters up there carefully. So, we're going to put these poles very high up. Essentially as high as I can get them. Yeah. In fact, I might have to split them a little bit further apart than I planned on. Just to make sure that they're not running into each other. I feel like they're facing the wrong way, so hang on. Go. And then connect these guys to them. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. And then keep it going, and hopefully that height is tall enough to get them to those smelters without issue. Hopefully. We shall see. I'll get as close as I can over here, first of all. There. 1 there. 1 here. And then connect these guys. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. And I wonder if I'm at a place now where I can join them already. We shall see. Let's see. Oh, maybe. It's gonna be close. I think that might be too far, though. Oh. I don't like that, though. Let me get it up here first. I'm trying not to make them go through the ground anymore, you know? Even though the game will let me, I'm not a fan. There. There. And... oh, poop. Can't afford. Ah, I'm so close. I'm so close. Come on. I am... Ooh. Yeah. I'm out of iron plates in that particular storage container. So let me just grab some off of here. Alright. I mean, that's not a ton. In fact, that's really not a ton at all. So let me come in here, and I might take some out of there and take some out of here. That's better. Okay. I could say that's the equivalent of my storage chest, but yeah, I could say that. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. 3 and 2 there. Bam. Now those guys need power. So I started a power line grid system. So I'm going to move some power lines over to here. Or... yeah. Let me take that guy. We're going to put... nope. Let me put a power line here, methinks. Or can I put it all the way over here? Nope. Alright. Now let's put it here on the end. And obviously connect the two of these. And there's 3 smelters right here, so I don't want to oversaturate that power line with cables, so we're gonna put another cable on this end. Perfect. And connect the 2 of those guys. And then this guy will connect to that one, and connect to this one. And then that guy can connect to the other one. There we go. Oh, I gotta tell them to... I was like, why are they still red? I need to tell them to make iron ingots. Of course. There we go. Wonderful. Now they are making iron ingots. Okay. So, now, let's put our merger down. Will that work if I put it right there? I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know, we'll find out. And we need to merge it up. Will that work? It will not work. Great, okay. Alright. Now that'll work. Bam! Look at that. So that's backing up a little bit, as I pretty much expected it would. It's not backing up too much. It's not backing up too much, but the idea is I definitely want them to flow into there. What I might do is make this belt an MK1 belt, or whatever it is, but that does require reinforced iron plates, which I don't have that many of right now. MK2 belt. Used to move resources between buildings. So, I might... Well, I do have some. Let me see if I have enough. If I have enough reinforced iron plates to make this an MK2 belt. Ooh, I do. Okay, now let's watch it. They are stopping significantly less now. That is much better. Much better. What is the difference between the two of these other than that I can see that it's moving faster? I don't see any visible difference between the two. I mean, that one has bigger lights, I guess. Yeah, this one, each section has 3 small lights. 1, 2, 3. Whereas this one, each section has 1 bigger light. So that's one way to differentiate between the two. So if you're curious what belt you're using at any given time, that seems to be an aesthetic difference between the two. In Factorio, they were color-coded. Alright. Ultimately, I'd like to make all of my bus lines to be that way. Alright, so now what I need to do is I need to push the belt forward a little bit so that I have room to put in a belt balancer for the iron right here. Yeah. Good luck with that. Alright, here we go. Because this is going to take some room. This is going to require some space. Alright, I'll leave... nah. Alright. It's going to require some space. Which is fine, but... it's a little annoying. I love these stackers, though. This is awesome. Okay. Alright, so these will both have iron in them. This one is pretty much full right now, whereas that one is getting full decently quick, actually. Alright, and so the reason for the balancers, right, is so that these two can fill up can fill up 2 belts, can saturate 2 belts as best they can. So, with that said, we are going to, let's see, I need to get both of these down to the ground in the most ideal way possible, but I also need this to go up as best as possible, so we'll do that first. We need this to get on the ground. How about if this one went straight? That's too steep. Okay. And then this one came this way. Alright, so now let's... okay. No. That's... I guess I could leave that for a guideline, because I need to put a splitter there, but I want to put it in the exact spot that the game will allow me. There we go. Now connect that guy to there, and then put another another splitter right here. As close as possible, really. I'd like to make this as small a footprint as I possibly can. As small a footprint as I possibly can. Now, ideally, I will center these, but because they're coming off of the right-hand side of the storage chests, centering them is a little impractical right this second. But ideally, every time I need to belt balance, I will center them. Okay. Now, how close can I make the mergers? That's going to be the kicker. How close can I make them? I need enough space to put a belt between them. I want to find out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will 6 work? Let's try 6. Connect from there. I don't think 6 is gonna... oh, 6 might work. I wonder if 5 will work. Let's try 5. Let's try 5. Again, trying to save as much space as possible here. Let's try 5. I don't think 5 is going to work, though. I really don't think 5 is going to work. Wait, I need it to split from here, right? Oh no, and then it's going to go straight. Ooh. I wonder if that takes up less space. I guess that takes up the same amount of space, really. Going from here to here, here to here, and then using the outside. Oh, that would take up even less space. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, that's the same as what I was trying to do before. But I think that would still take up less space if I was to bring the mergers closer and did a crisscross pattern on the inside and then use the outside. I think that'll take up less space. So, let's see. How many spaces away is that now? So, 1. So from the closest I can make them to 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3. That's gotta be way too close. Yeah, that's way too close. So 3 is way too close. That's not gonna work. How about 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 is too close. So 5 might be our bet here. Let's find out if 5 will work or if we have to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess I did it 6 apart. It still winds up being in the same place. Okay. Alright, so that works. Come on. Go. Connect. There. Alright, so those will cross over. This will connect. Oh, the stupid... It's this that's in the way. I know it's that's in the way. There we go. Alright. There. And then this to there. Alright, so there's my version of a 2-to-2 belt balancer. Now what we're going to do is connect this guy to there, right? Yeah. This guy to there. And then this guy is going to be connected above him, and then I just need to move my last one of the other belts that I have further down. Where's my stackable? Or I could have it go over here, since I'm not putting concrete on. I like that idea. Oh, I have plates going over there. Yeah, but plates can easily go up top, that's fine. I like the idea of having the iron, the raw stuff on the bottom row. I like that idea better, so we'll do that. Plus, it'll be much easier, I think, creating the belt balancers if they're both coming down to the center. Yeah, that'll be way easier to do. Okay, so there we go. So, I need to split. Oh, I should have split this one first. I should have split it, like, right here. To go in as an input for that factory right there. Alright, let's do a splitter real quick first, before bringing it up top. Splitter. Splitter. Input right there. And there. Beautiful. Connect to there. Connect to there. And connect here. I like that belts can cross each other. That makes things so much easier and less to worry about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at how much more saturated this belt is right now. And that's because of what's going on over here. See? It's taking that input and this input to oversaturate this belt. That is way, way more efficient. Way more efficient. I will run out of materials significantly less with these belt balancer concepts in place, and with the main bus finally in place as well. I'm excited. Okay. All right. I have a feeling that I'm going to need to do another belt balancer over here somewhere, possibly like right here. But I'm going to worry less about that right this second. I need to put the iron plates that I have here on a different belt off the main bus. I can have it... Let's see. It'll come in... Alright, let me put in... Excuse me. Alright, well, first things first, this needs to connect all the way over. Like that. And then put one of these up top, and the iron plates will go up there. There we go. There we go. Now we've got a place for iron plates to go. Okay, our bus is starting to take better shape now. Yes, it's starting to take better shape now. I like it. So, now I can actually talk to what this bus is going to look like once it's in like full swing. So, you'll notice I'm skipping one, right? I already talked about that earlier, how that leaves room underneath the main bus to put in splitters and mergers and balancers and so on. Now, I think the only real balancers that I'm going to need are probably, excuse me, are probably going to be for the iron. Most likely. I am going to be weary when I split off anything else. I'm going to split it off probably multiple times before the factory, depending on what that particular material is, to make sure that the original line stays as saturated as possible. But the first row of belts is an empty spot, an empty spot, and one. And the reason for these empty spots is so that the belts above, which are going to be all 5, are going to have the ability at any given time to go down. So for example, at any given time, one of these can go down a little bit and go underneath the other belts to go down to the bottom floor. And then on the very, very top above those, there's room. I'm going to have one more on each end. And those won't be able to go down through the middle, but they can certainly easily go out along the outside to get to the bottom. So that's the idea. That's the idea for the 10 belts. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10 is the 10 belts. Essentially 2 for iron, and then 1 for everything else up to tier 3. So that said, I wanted better iron production, or iron rod production, because those are going to be used for making screws. What I might do for screws, since screws is definitely going on the main bus, is I might make screws have its own iron rod production, actually. And then wait to save the iron rod belt until later when I go to create other things. The rotors, when I go to create the rotors and modular frames. So that's looking beautiful. I love this. Okay. So the next thing that I want to make is wire, and I'm going to make it probably off of a factory off of this side. So let me go ahead and start making some foundations. Come on. Oh, can't put it there. Okay. So this will be the first spot where I can actually put these things. Okay. And another thing too is I really want to leave about 2 spaces before a factory really starts, but definitely at least 1. I'd rather have like upwards of 3 spaces, but I know that's not always going to be practical. So I'm going to continue building out this way. What I'll probably have is the copper right there come down on this side, to put a splitter in, and then have it come back up. And this is going to be used for making wire over here. Oh, I need more concrete. Okay. I'm a little curious. Like, how fast is this making? Okay, so that's actually... That is waiting on limestone input. So I could potentially have another limestone miner, which there is limestone over there, right? I could have limestone come from way over there up here and merge with this line right here. And if it merged with that line, that would stop the constructor from having to wait on raw resources. Because right now it's waiting 3, and then it manufactures some cement, which takes 4 seconds. 3, and then it starts manufacturing. So it's waiting just barely on some limestone each time. So that could certainly be a little quicker. I could just upgrade that belt too. There's always that possibility. Oh, I needed concrete. That was the whole reason I came over here. Okay. Alright, let's keep these foundations going. There we go. Alright, so ideally these 2 foundations right here will be my gap before the factory actually begins. The factory will begin here, and I'm making wire, so I really only need 1 constructor to start with. So alright, so let's do this. Let's make a constructor. And wire makes stuff pretty heavily, pretty nicely. Floor is too steep. Okay, whatever. There we go. Hey, Enhanced Net, how are ya? Good morning. Good morning, man. I literally almost called you Zombie instead of Enhanced Net. I had to actually read your screen name, sorry. Hey, how's the puppy? How's the puppy, man? Long time no see. Yeah, no crap, man. No crap. It has been a while. Good, good, man. Glad to hear. Oh, not that one. Not that one. That's just by me chewing on her bone. Nice. I'm a fan of dogs. I'm a fan. Yeah, it has been a while. It has definitely been a while. I've been so busy with work, it's been ridiculous. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Not a fan of how busy I've been, although being this busy is certainly not 100% a bad thing because I'm in sales, and when you're in sales, being busy means hopefully making money, right? So could certainly be worse. Alright, let's come back this way a little bit, and then we'll turn. Actually, let me put a wall in first. Yeah, let's get rid of this first. Let me put a wall in, figure out where I want this conveyor belt to be. I've been looking at this game. Is it like Empyrean? Nothing like Empyrean. Other than there's space and it's in first person. Did you ever see us play, any of us play Factorio? Walls. Conveyor. I think I just need 1. I think I'll be okay with just 1. I don't think I did. So Factorio is a factory simulation game, but if you've ever seen games like StarCraft or Warcraft or even League of Legends, all I know is that it's top-down. That's exactly where I was going with that. So it's a top-down version of this game, basically. But it's a factory simulator where the whole idea is you need to build complex systems of conveyor belts and trains and machines that construct and assemble different pieces, different things. Like, for example, those conveyor belts way over there are bringing raw iron up here, and then these machines right here are smelting the raw iron into iron ingots, and then these belts are merging into one belt right here. That belt is taking them into these storage containers right here, and then these belts are taking them to areas where I've built factories like this, where I have two constructors right here taking some iron ingot inputs and merging these iron plates onto a single belt. So it's taking iron ingots and creating iron plates from iron ingots. I have another factory right here that's taking iron ingots and turning them into iron poles or iron pipes, iron rods. What I'm about to do over here is take this copper and turn it into copper wire. I'll have another factory that will take copper wire and turn it into copper, copper cables. Which reminds me, actually, I want to split this a second time and then remerge it. Yeah. Crap. I forgot I wanted to do that now. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, very complicated. Yeah, that's a little bit of the point. So, I mean, it starts off simple. It doesn't start off this complex, right? Like, you start off and you just need to smelt into some iron ingots, and you're crafting stuff on your own. You're crafting stuff manually until you get the ability to make your first constructor. And then you're like, oh, okay, let me automate the process of crafting some of these very tedious materials. And then you just put it into a chest. And you're like, okay, I need more iron rods, and you go to the chest and you get some iron rods. Or I need more wire, and you go to the chest and you get more wire. But then over time you're like, okay, now I need to make some reinforced iron plates. Well, that gets complicated because now I need iron plates and I need screws. And that's the first time that you're like, oh, now I can build an assembler, and the assembler can take two different things and put them together. And so it starts off simple and grows from there. What you're seeing here is the evolution of me playing Factorio for a little while, nonstop, and translating what I learned in Factorio into Satisfactory, basically. Hopefully, I can fit this thing here. I hope so. I hope it will go. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna... Ooh, I didn't think so. Dang it, it's too steep. Crap. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have to split it there, but then I want to split it again and remerge it somehow. I think... I split it, and then I could remerge it over here, perhaps. Let's try that. We'll try that. Splitter. It looks awesome, though. I have not very much patience and would probably give up. It's not really as much about patience as you'd think. It's not as much about patience as you might think. Ignore my hover spot. You're good, man. Oh, whoop. Those aren't lined up. That's going to bother me later if I don't line them up. There we go. Alright, let's try this. It's less about patience. Like, a lot of people do not do what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. A lot of people have factories where belts are just going all over the place. Every time they need a new material, they just grab a belt and split it off. And I started that way and immediately changed my methodology. But most people, that's pretty much how they play Factorio, and that's pretty much how they've been playing Satisfactory. That's just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of that style of play. Okay, can can I put this here to there, and then put in a merger down here? I want to merge it back with that. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I need these. Now that they're in place. Okay, okay. Alright, I'll bite. That gives me more space down here. Okay. And then I want to remerge them and put them back up there somehow. What should I play, Fortnite or Apex? You should probably play... I don't know, man. I really tried liking Apex. Like, I tried so hard to like Apex, but I don't know, it's just not my style of game, you know? Oh, take an input from there, input from there. Maybe you should play... play Apex. It's newer. Just play it. No, I don't like shooter games, man. And it's not really I don't like them. I'm just not good at them. Oh, beautiful. That's gonna work. So, what I'm doing here, it looks really complicated, I know. But what I'm essentially doing is I am taking this one belt, I'm splitting it in half. Where half of it is going over there, I'm splitting it again in half, or I'm about to anyway. I'm splitting it again in half. So that I'm only taking a quarter of the inputs into this factory that I'm about to build. And the reason I did that is so that I don't split the belt too much. But then I needed to remerge the belts together. So after it's split there, it goes into a merger right here. The other half of this original split goes into the merger as well, and then continues on. So yes, that looks a little complicated, but it gets the job done. So now I can put in my factory stuff over here to make some wire. There we go. Connect that to there. Tell this it's going to make some wire. Make an okay. This might be a really short factory. Or a really thin factory. Ooh, you know what? Will it let me put a wall in right there? Because that would be amazing. I don't think it will. Nope. That's okay. That's okay. We'll put a wall in there. But I need it to be a door one anyway. Door center. And then what I'll do is I'll have this come up and out up top, I think. Just one constructor to make wire, come out and up top. You know what? No, actually no. Nope. I need more room because if I ever wanted to split this off and make even more wire, then I'm gonna need space. Yeah. I need to make sure that my factories, whatever factories I make, are somehow scalable to some extent. So, should I put this here? Yeah, I think so. If I put that there, what's that look like? Then I'm gonna have to put another wall right here, I think. That makes for a very... No, it's not large, it's not huge or anything. I feel really bad for Poppy because she bonded to Mom, and Mom is out, so she's crying. Aw. Yeah, dogs tend to do that, you know? It's funny, like, my wife gets super annoyed by our dog because he follows her around everywhere. Yeah. She gets annoyed because he starts getting annoying just following her constantly. So this should work. I'm going to try to make this modular right out the gate. We're gonna see if I can do this. I don't know if I can, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to make this modular right out the gate. Well, right in front of this, I'm going to put a splitter. And I'm going to need to put in conveyor belt. Nope. There we go. And then a conveyor belt here. Oh, dang. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Really? Really? That's annoying. Okay. So... it's gotta be a little bit farther away, apparently. Like that. Let's try that. Ooh, this is close. Okay. I don't want to fall off. That work? Yes, it will. Okay. It won't connect now. Dang it. Ah, it's annoying. Because now I need to destroy this. Just to get rid of this. That was super annoying. Okay. Constructor. No. That. Turn it. Line it up. Oh, man. Yeah, this is taking up more space and more space and more space every time I try to rebuild. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. There we go. So that's prepped and ready to go. Now let me put in a splitter here, or a merger rather. And again, the whole point of this is so that I can get things more saturated. So that I can get things more saturated. It's so that I'm prepared for the event that I need to create more wire. There. That should be good, I think. Yep. And then this is gonna go up top, hopefully. Hopefully. We shall see. Let me make a wall with a conveyor belt right there. And hopefully that's not too steep. Please don't be too steep. Of course it's too steep. Of course it's too steep. Why wouldn't it be too steep? Dang it. Well, I guess it'll have to just go through right here. Oh well. Alright, I still need to tell this to make wire. And then this is going to come out and up as right away as soon as it can, because it's going to merge with well, it's probably going to go up to this top level right here, so it might actually have to come out. Alright, let's do this. Let's put blah 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 these guys in. Come on. Oh wait, do I need those? Yes. Yep. Alright, so that belt is going to continue there. This belt will continue there. This belt will continue there. Okay. There we go. And now I need to make a way for a belt to go there. So let's see if I can make it get there from here. Somehow. Yeah! That works. Bam! Beautiful. Alright, so that's going to be where... Ooh. That's not what I wanted it to do. That's okay. You know what? That's okay. That works. That still works. It's not ideal, but it still works. We'll make it work. Okay. Alright. Sweet. So that's going to... That just needs power now. So where's my power at? That guy will connect... Oh, no. Let's put a power line right here. And a power line over there. And we'll connect from that power pole. Come on. Come on. That power pole to this guy, this one to that one. And one of them is going to go in to here. We're going to put a power pole... We'll put power poles here, I think. Connect to that guy, connect to that guy, and bam. Now we've got the production of wire. And how saturated is it? Quite. Ooh. It's definitely going to want to merge with something. And then how's this? Is this stopping at all? It is not stopping. Oh, but it's not stopping because... Okay, it's good. We can put another constructor in here and grow this factory up. I gotta figure out how to... I gotta figure out how to grow up. I gotta figure out how to grow up. Yes, that's what I need to do. I need to figure out how to grow up. No, I need to figure out how to grow factories upward. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Alright, let's put some walls up here, see if I can put... Because I could definitely saturate this sucker at least with one more constructor. At minimum, with one more constructor. So, let's put walls above it. Let's see, do I put foundations up there? Is that how it works? I don't know how to make a second floor yet, so... Encroaching other clearance. I guess that's how you do it, though. Let's try that. Let's put another set of walls up. And now try. Gotta go AFK. Alright. Alright, enhance net. Thanks. Chat with you later, man. Thanks for swinging by. Okay, there we go. Alright, I gotta figure out, actually, I gotta figure out how to make, not just how to make a second floor, but how to get up to the second floor. I have staircases, I know that. So, let me look at stairs left and stairs right. Oh, Oops. Alright, let me... Alright, I'm just gonna make some stairs just so that I can get up there to begin with it all. Can I not stack them again? Aha! Again. And I'm out of concrete. Okay. Let's go get some concrete. I'm onto something here. I'm onto something. Oh. Got ahead of myself. Oh. Alright, there's my first of a few alarms. I'm going to need to end the stream here within the next half hour-ish. Should be able to go up one more, and that should be it, right? Or do I need to go up one more? I don't know. That now it? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's super tall. Okay, fine. whatever. That line up? Yes, that does-ish. That's confusing. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that, but in the meantime, let's figure this out. Alright, that is such a long way. That's such a long way to go. Okay. I want this to get as tall as possible. And I think there's no way that's gonna be too steep. Yeah, okay. But I want it to get up there somehow. Is that too steep? That is not too steep. Okay. Okay. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I want to be able to put a thing right here, a constructor right here. Right-ish. Right about there, give or take. They added Thor to Brawlhalla. What? I haven't played Brawlhalla in forever. Yo, that's awesome. Like Marvel Thor? Like, does he look like Marvel Thor, or does he just look like Thor? Probably just looks like Thor, because it's called Brawlhalla. So. Valid shape, too steep. Too steep. Dang. Now what? How do I get it up here? How the heck do I get it up here? This might not work the way I was thinking it might. I might have to, like, use ramps or something. Yeah, this might not work as well as I was thinking it might. That's such a long way to go. Holy crap. So if that belt comes up there to an input that's splittable... I'm not even a fan of this. Thinking vertically is so hard to do. Guess what his weapon is? I'm gonna assume it's a pickaxe. Of course it's his hammer, man. Of course it's a hammer. Okay. I'm not a fan of thinking vertically all of a sudden. I don't think this is gonna work for me. I don't think this is gonna work for me. Until I see some practical methodology for how to think vertically, I'm going to think horizontally for now, unfortunately. Unfortunately, so we're going to take all this stuff down. I'm in training, so to see what he does. Nice. Nice. Hopefully he's got some cool moveset, because if you're going to go through the trouble of making Thor, then he better be awesome, you know? Alright, constructor. I'm gonna do what I was planning on doing originally. There we go. Put a splitter. Come on, logistics, splitter. Right. Come on. There. And put a merger on this side. Right there. And then fill it in with belts. Oh, come on. Dang it. There we go. there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there, and we are going to get rid of this belt. We're going to get rid of both of these belts real quick. Actually, hang tight. Never mind. I was gonna try to get rid of those belts so that I could see it in action and make sure that it was filling in the gaps, but I think I'm like 90% sure it's gonna fill in the gaps, so forget that. Let's connect this guy to that guy and tell it to make some more wire. Now that's gonna make wire, merge it into this belt, and all will be glorious. Boom. So you can obviously see there's a gap every 3. Right? But now that 2 things are making them, there will be no gaps. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's close this in with some walls and call it a factory. Nope, nope, nope. We'll just do it like that for now. I'll finish it up later. So this is our modular wire factory. That might bring me to redo the way I do plates and rods so that I can make them more modular as well. Because rods had a gap every like 2, I think. So that was even worse than wire. And there's a little room back here to make more plates. What I might have to do, or more rods, what I might have to do is just make a separate factory for a modular rods shop. But we shall see. Okay. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different belts on our main bus. Let's build some more foundations outward. Alright, because now that we have wire, and we have a good amount of wire production, we need to make cables. I don't know what side I want to make cables on just yet. I don't know if I want to make it on this side or behind me. Although I like the fact that I made wire on this side from copper, so I kind of want to make cable on this side too. You know? Oh, I need more concrete. Okay. Alright, let's go get some more concrete. Concrete. Okay. Oh, let's wall this off. Walls. There we go. That looks a little nicer. Let's finish up with some more. Nope. Dang it. Stop it. Foundations. There are loads of new people. Oh, and Brawlhalla. So not just Thor. How many heroes are there now, or whatever they're called? Champions. Okay. So we're gonna do the same dealie right here. Oh no, I should do it one back. Yeah, we'll bring the copper down. Nah. We have plenty of space. We'll just do it right here. Forget it. We'll just do it right here. Nah, I mean, nah, we can do it. No, because I just brought that one up into it also. So we could always just bring it back. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking out loud and not even describing everything that I'm doing, but we are going to bring this guy down. Floor is too steep, floor is too steep, floor is too steep, floor is too steep. When is the floor not steep and not too steep anymore? The floor is constantly too steep. Okay. Okay. Well, I know that I can bring it down, so how about if I bring it down over this side? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll put that there. That'll come down. We'll put in a splitter to split it off. This is going to be for cable production. However, for cable production, I wish I could look up cable production from here. Let's come over here. Let's put in a constructor. Actually, let's do this the same way. We're going to start our factory first. Walls, we need one input for copper. And one input for copper, and then we need a splitter. Why won't it line up? Alright, I guess that's as lined up as it's gonna get. Alright, let's put in the yeah, let's put in the splitter first. There. That looks good enough. Oh, nope. Oh, I can't afford it. Okay, but it'll work. It'll work. It just says I can't afford it. That's fine. But I do need more plates. So let's go to our plates factory, pick up some iron plates. Yeah, these are completely stopped with production, which means that these both have 100 in them. Awesome. Eventually I'm going to put walkways in, I promise. And that'll make it way easier to walk. Yeah, okay. And then we'll put a constructor in right here. The constructor is going... This first constructor is going to make... is going to make wire. I think... Ooh. Ooh. Or should I just take wire off of there and turn it into cable? Should I put a splitter in right here, essentially, and bring one input over to make cable? Since this is double produced anyway. Well, can I do that right here? Can I just put a splitter right here? Will that work? I don't know. I don't know, but we can find out. Do this. We'll do that. We'll do that. So if I want wire, what does it take to make cable? It just takes wire. It doesn't take copper to make cable, it just takes wire. So that should be pretty easy then. So I just need the one input. I don't need two. For some reason I was thinking it took two to make. So this isn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Hopefully that works. Yeah, okay. And then hopefully this will still work to connect up there. Yep. Awesome. And then this can take to there. Hopefully there are no gaps. Not too much. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't use wire for too many things, so I imagine that'll work. Yeah, I imagine that'll work. Okay. So, let me put that splitter back in right here. This is, again, needs to be modular. Let's go from there to there. And make a constructor. Put it right here. Like so. Wonderful. Connect it to there. And then put a merger on this side. Yeah. Put a merger on this side. So, connect that guy. Put a wall up with a conveyor. Put a door wall up so I can come in. Beautiful. Connect that guy there. Tell this that it's going to make some cables. Ooh, which takes 2 wire to make 1 cable. Interesting. So I might need to double up again. Yeah, but how long does it take to make 1 cable? It takes 4 seconds to make 1 cable. Okay, let's see what that looks like first. Let's see what that looks like first before I just assume that I might need another one. All right, and I do not need this coming down here. Okay, let's get some power going. A power pole right here. Put a power pole right here. Oh, I already have a power pole right there. Durr. Okay. Yeah. Connect that guy to there. You can tell what you need based on output of wire per minute and input of wire needed. Right. Yeah, I tried to do that math on the fly, but I'm not used to thinking that way. I know that. So this takes 2 wires and it makes 1 cable. 15. Oh, okay. Do it by the minute. Okay, so 15 per minute. Based on the output of wire per minute and the input of wire needed for cable per minute. So I need 2 wire. What's the output over here? P.S. Good morning, Oasis. How you doing? 3 wire, so 45 wire per minute. I have 2 of them. So that's 90 wire per minute. Good, just to work. Gotcha. Yeah, speaking of work, I've actually got to end the stream here in probably about 10 or so minutes, unfortunately. Just because, oh nice, I have a flight tomorrow and I was upgraded to first class. That's always lovely. Is that an MK2 conveyor? It is not an MK2 conveyor. These are MK1s. So I know that they only carry 60 per minute. I know that. I might upgrade them eventually. I will upgrade them eventually, but right now I don't have enough reinforced concrete just yet. So I'm starting with all just the MK1 conveyors still. So this will be maxed out at 60, basically. This will be maxed out at 60 per minute, essentially. And if that's maxed out at 60 per minute, and this is making 15 per minute with 2, it requires 2. Yeah, that math is escaping me right now, early in the morning. I should have enough. I'll be alright. If I don't, I can always upscale it, which is the whole reason why I'm leaving the back open-ended. I was trying to figure out how to build up, and I'm having a hard time with it, so for now, I'm just going to do it the same way I do it in Factorio, where I'm just going to keep on building that way, essentially. And I'm using the concept of a main bus Oasis. I don't know if you're noticing this or not, but I'm thoroughly enjoying the concept of a main bus so far. I've even got belt balancers and everything in here. you go. There you go. There's the beginnings of my main bus. It doesn't look as pretty as it does in Factorio, you know, because you have things going up and down and up and down, but it is a vertically enabled main bus. And I like it so far. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, come on. Every time. I hate the stupid... Yeah, I know they're popular in Factorio, but wasn't sure how well they'd work here. Interested to see. So it seems to be working decently well here so far. Obviously, I don't have a massive amount of production just yet, but I have 2 lines of iron coming off of 2 different storage chests. I have a total of 5 smelters for iron right now. So this one and this one, 2 inputs. There's nothing connected here and nothing connected there. And essentially this belt balancer is 2 to 2. I have half coming on the outside to a merger over there, the other half of this one going to a merger on the opposite side, and then the opposite is true for the right-hand side. And so they're essentially half of each input is being merged to the opposite for 2 lines this way. In this particular case, I have a splitter there just because I have a factory over there that needs it. But essentially what would happen is I have 2 belts of iron up here. One there and one here. That'll continue down. And then I have copper running down in the middle. I split it here, but I split it twice so that I can merge it, and I only split off a quarter. So... Come on. Come on. Get me up there. Whatever. I split it right here. I think I can get up here. Yeah, there we go. I split this copper here so that half of it goes over there, and then it's split again, so only a quarter of it continues to the wire factory. And then it just merges back with itself here and continues on the main bus line. I have iron plates coming onto the main bus up there. I have iron rods coming onto the main bus over there. I'm definitely going to need to up my production of iron rods, but for now, I'm going to leave it alone. And yeah. Alright, let me get power. Let me get power. Throw a power line in here somewhere. Connect it. We'll connect it there. Go. Alright. Oh yeah. Plenty of wire. That's not going to struggle at all. In fact, I could probably... In fact, I think I will. Because I'm going to double up on constructors here. Definitely doubling up on constructors. Okay. So let's build a constructor here. Oh, am I out? Player's in the way. Oh. Okay, whatever. Whatever, just because I'm in the way, I get it. Fine. Okay, let's line it up. There we go. There we go. And we will line it up over here. This, where is it? The merger, or the splitter. Try to keep this as modular as possible. There we go. This is going to make some more cable. We will connect it to that power line over there. Come on. There we go. And it's making wire. Yep. Okay. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. Fine. There. Oh, really? Okay. To there. And then we're going to put a merger on this side so that it stays modular. Keep things as modular as possible, planning ahead. Come on, make it face the right way. Line it up, like so. Belt connected, belt connected. Bam. Now we should have a better job of saturating that belt. And then I just need to get it onto the main bus. Oh yeah, okay. So where will belts go on the main bus? cables, I mean. Where will cables go on the main bus? We'll put cables top middle. Might as well keep it going the same way. No, we'll go top right, just for kicks and giggles, to keep things even for now. How do I want to get it there? I could come in, around, and up. Let's try that. We will try that. We'll keep it going straight first to get it over here. And then we'll come back. Keep it straight, though. And we'll go up to there. Oh, nope. There we go. There. Now we've got cables on the main bus. And how are our gaps doing? Our gaps are doing fine for now because it was probably backed up in production. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Now we've got cables on the main bus. Beautiful. I like it. Kind of bothers me that it's going through the stacked poles right there, but whatever. Okay. So our concept of a main bus is working decently well so far. I'm liking it. So far we've got 2 belts of iron ingots, 1 belt of copper ingots. We've got iron plates, copper wire, cable, and iron rods. Now iron rods, I'm fairly confident I'm going to need to redo how I'm doing this right now. Because I did not set this up to be modular the way I set up the wire and the cable to be modular. I really like my modular design here. Much more. Much, much more. Interesting Factorio concept. Thanks. Thanks. I only started playing Factorio like back in December, but I played it like non-stop every day for months. So, and I love being as efficient as I can. And while I'm having a hard time, I'm struggling with the concept of building factories modular up vertically in this game. In the meantime, I can do the best that I can to at least mimic what I know works in Factorio. Until I, kind of see how things are done differently. So I've got a belt balancer down there for a 2-to-2 for iron ingots. I've got 2 iron ingot belts. You can see in the main bus is continuing that way. It looks complicated, I know, but obviously things are a little bit bigger in Satisfactory than they are in Factorio. So I had factories over here. All this empty space I cleared out when I realized that I wanted a main bus. So I cleared it all out. If you look at my VOD from yesterday's stream, all of that factory was still there. I was in the process of starting to build a factory for rotors and modular frames, and I had just built a factory for reinforced iron plates. But I destroyed all that, and I'm kind of restarting my factory designs there. So, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, and I think we're making decent progress here. Cool. Alright. I've got to figure out how to get down these stairs much more. No! Catch it. Dang it. That ladder is the worst. I am having the hardest time catching that ladder on the way down. I thought I was starting to get it last night when I was playing, but it's so bad. Yeah, I'm getting ready to restart my Factorio too. Need to find the courage and the time. Yeah, no crap, man. Yes, these ladders are a pain. Yes. Oh, man, the ladders are the worst. Alright. Okay, so we're well on our way. Unfortunately, folks, I do need to go. Usually I'd be streaming for another 30 to 45 minutes. But I have a work meeting, early morning meeting in the city, and I need to beat some traffic. So, for the stream manual, there it is. So we're going to hit save right here. Man, we're making some great progress, though. Duty calls. Hey, all good, no worries. Ah, man, I love this game, though. It's been so much fun so far. Tomorrow morning I will not be able to stream. I gotta catch a flight. But I will be streaming on Friday. Friday, though, Keep in mind, for those of you that know me, Friday is my normal Final Fantasy Friday, so I'll probably be streaming Final Fantasy IX on Friday. Just FYI, everyone. But Monday morning we'll kick back off with continued Satisfactory stuff. Odd. I just got that that I am not a tank. Just followed me in my email, but for whatever reason the notification didn't go off. So I apologize that I didn't get a notification. I think I might need to restart OBS. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Thank you so much for the follow. I am not a tank, and thanks for the little bit of chatting we did there as well. Sorry that as soon as you came on, I have to leave, but I appreciate you swinging by. Ditto with Oasis. Thanks for the continued chatting. Hope you have a good rest of your day at work. And who else? Enhanced Net, man. Always a pleasure when you swing by, Zombie. Hope you have a good time playing Brawlhalla, and hopefully we catch each other on a future stream soon, man. I'm excited to be back into the streaming game, the streaming scene. But as always, guys, stay squirrely, and I will catch you all, well, next time. See ya.